Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we just fought a rebellion because we had a succession, and we need to conquer back some of these territories for sure. Are these factions real? We'll find out. Perhaps the independence oh no, okay. No, none of those factions are real. Fantastic. So we're going to conquer back France as soon as we can. We are of course currently at this grand tournament. So we're going to keep this person secret. Fantastic, that'll be fine. We did just discover the Fascination Plate armor, and now a new Fascination can be selected. So we'll go for Sappers, absolutely, that'll be fine. We are getting close to having our tech maxed out, so that's good. We are ready. Let's see how this goes. We'll poke him in the eye in revenge, definitely. Absolutely. Actually, we could just disqualify him, and 71% chance, we'll see. Apparently it didn't happen. That is sad. Let us lock up as warriors. And we lost. We could disqualify this guy. That is a theoretical possibility. He did cheat. He actually did cheat. So we're going to disqualify him. That is fine. Excellent. We can do this. Let's see how this goes. Indeed. Okay, our score increases moderately. We're doing pretty well here already. Let us lock up as warriors, and we do, in fact, win. Fantastic. Do we end up... was that the finals? No, now we're in the finals. We can do this. We are apparently wrestling this somewhat old gentleman. He looks older than he actually is. He's actually 45. Okay. Face me, coward. Actually, we'll teach him to show his back to us. There we go. And once again, let us lock up as warriors. 56% chance, and we win. Phenomenal. So that's great. We end up getting quite a lot of prestige out of that, of course. Okay, so we won that. 750 prestige. Fantastic. And now the grand tournament is up. Perhaps a few words, given that we're the host. We unfortunately lost prestige from that, but that's okay. So we'll finish the grand tournament here. We won some prizes. Wonderful. Do we have anything equipped in our regalia right now? Actually, no. And we should probably equip a trinket here. Let's start by rarity. And we could go for the prize necklace. Actually, yes. We'll go for the prize necklace. So that'll be absolutely fine here. We can appoint some worthy successors. Is this actually true? We could seek a successor, and we'll definitely do that for the Sword of God. For the Silver Pilgrim, we could recruit Tybalt. And Tybalt, of course, doesn't serve as a knight. So we're going to have to go back in here. What were you, 14? I want to say? Yes. Here's Tybalt. He was actually 16. So that's fine. We are going to appoint a successor there. We've got a successor for the Noblest of the Catholics and for the Captain of the Occitan Noble Cavalry. So all we need is a successor for the Sword of God. So that looks good. Yeah, this guy is getting influential. This is a lot of gold. But we're going to swing the scales of power nevertheless. This is acceptable. This is not acceptable. This is not acceptable. This is acceptable. Nope, you are our vassal. Get out of here. Cool. So now that we're done with our grand tournament, we should attack France here. So we're going to seize all de jure lands here. That is going to cost 2520 prestige, which is fine. We're completely okay with that. We've got the prestige. We're going to raise up a rally point over here, raising our men-at-arms and some levy troops. How many does this guy have? 26k? Sure. So that's fine. We'll raise up similar-ish numbers. Okay, this is good enough. The King of Denmark joined. Well, good thing we raised a few extra then. Okay, so that seems reasonably fine at this point, and we're just going to siege our way up towards their capital until we see their army. We'll see when that ends up happening. We should also probably spend some gold. Hello, did we just see their army up here? No, okay. We should probably spend some gold and make sure that our structures are building, right? That is quite important. We want to make sure that our men-at-arms are getting as much power as they can. That'll be very useful for us. We're going to grab It Is My Domain here, and we'll extort our subjects. Now, where are my loyal subjects? Okay, we'll gain 23 dread. Sounds fantastic. A 20% chance that we end up killing our regent. He is a drunkard, so I would think that this would be more likely to end up happening. There's a 65% chance of discovery here. Let's see what happens. He survived the poison. Sad. And we were discovered. That is very, very unfortunate. The gall of his servants. Well, I mean, nobody can actually be upset at us for attempting to get rid of this guy, right? We basically have to. We are required to at this point. So we found a worthy successor for the Sword of God, and that's fine. We'll hop in over here and right. Skill 14. This guy does not serve as a knight. I really wish that we could do that on that same screen. I really, really do. Okay, so there we go. That'll be fine. So we're working on swaying this Baron. He's slightly upset with us now because we attempted to murder him. What else can we do about this guy, though? There's really not much. I wish that we had some way to start a civil war. He's just a Baron, right? So some way to start a civil war to get rid of him would be very good. Now, I want to wander on over this way and fight the French army. This is possibly going to end the war here. Possibly. They do have reinforcements coming in. I don't think we stack wipe this. This isn't going fast enough for that. Yeah. So we win that battle. That's fine. And we'll take this castle. Wonderful. 82% war score now. 87%. And they just don't have a chance at this point. There's no way that they can be victorious here. It's just not going to happen. So we're going to wander up here. We're at 91%. And this is all good. They're actually moving in to attack us here. They're actually kind of winning this. That's remarkable. Okay, so we'll retreat back over here, and we'll raise up additional forces. We were being a little greedy. To be fair, we were being a little bit greedy. So that's fine. We'll raise up additional forces. Our retreat was back to here. Okay, that's fine. I am surprised that they ended up winning that battle, but that said, they were defending in this territory with a level 4 castle, so that would be why they ended up winning that. And we also lost our leadership at some point, so that might be it as well. Okay, the Pope is still being a jerk, but we expect that. So we're going to head up this direction and just take this territory back, right? So ideally, I'd like to take out these guys. They're running away from us. I guess we'll just take this location. Sure. Okay. Yeah, our regent was attempted to be abducted. It would be good if he was. We would like him to be abducted. So they're going to come around and they're going to do the same thing here, right? And the question is, do they win this time? They do. And actually the reason for that is, I think, due to their number of men-at-arms. Yeah, they just have a lot of men-at-arms here. So we need to not fight them here is the answer. We're just going to back off here. And we've got the same thing going on, right? It's very awkward, no doubt about that. But it's just due to their sheer number of men-at-arms that they have there. What we need to do is we need to choose our battle location better. We need to not fight them here. That's what the takeaway here is. We can come up here again, and they're fairly spread out here. So this seems like a good battle to take, actually. We're going to be the defender here. Yes. Fantastic. Much better battle to take when we're the defender. So that looks great. We easily win this one. I say easily. It's still going to be a lot of losses. And yeah, I'm not surprised that there's a dangerous faction after we lost those 2 battles in a row. That's deeply unsurprising. We need to end this war, but we're going to eliminate this force here. And we're going to head up over this direction. We lost our leadership here again. Okay, we'll put this guy in charge for now. And we're at 50% war score here. Now we don't see their force in this area. Okay, they're right there. Do we get this done before they arrive here? 10 days left. We would arrive here in how long? 10 days. The siege event is in 18. This is going to be dicey. I'm not sure which it calculates first. But I'm guessing this isn't going to go well for us. That's the current theory, is that this will go poorly. Yeah, they arrived in time. Okay. Well, we'll retreat again. That is very sad. So we're retreating here. We just can't get that sieged in time. They're just always in a position where they can just squeak in there. So we're going to head up over this direction. We just got another sun. That's fine. We can just siege up here while we wait for some of our forces to regenerate. That might not be a bad idea. So we take that location. Of course, this faction is going to be a significant danger to us. The Queen of Burgundy? She has no children currently. Noted. Okay. So we're going to walk up over this direction. These guys are going to pile in here. The idea here is we eliminate this force sometime before they arrive. But this is dicey. But because we're the defender, we do win this one. Okay. This is quite a thing. No doubt about that. Ticking war score is awkwardly against us here. And that is because of this bug, right? This bug right here. This is a bug that we have ticking war score against us. I'm going to stack wipe this force. We're not going to head up and siege this right here this time. This time we're not going to. This time we're going to walk up this direction. Nope, never mind. And we're going to walk back over here. I don't want to fight this force in the region of their capital. So let's grab Hergeld here. Cool. Okay. Now they're walking in and attacking us here. We're the defender. Oh, that's so close. Okay. We don't quite pull that off due to lack of numbers. Man. This is rough. This is really rough. Timing was not great for us there. So what we're going to do is we are going to bring in a couple of units of mercenaries to bulk out our numbers. Something like this. And then we're going to come up here and fight these guys again on better terms. That's the idea here. So we're going to group all of these forces together. And we're going to head up yet again here. This is really awkward for us. Actually, 78% chance that it loses. Actually, imprisoning Queen Blanche is a really good idea here. We'll do that. That's really, really solid for us. I love it. I'm going to siege right here. We would like to get back some of our forces, right? We have significant numerical advantage on them. We've just had some bad battles that have taken place here. And the fact is that we are currently taking pretty heavy attrition, right? So this is a problem for us. We're going to back off, and we're going to just resupply a little bit. So we're going to let these guys do what they're going to do for right now. And we're just going to resupply very briefly here. Okay, I'm keeping an eye on their movements. We need to let these resupplies happen right now. Okay, they're making their way over, so we're going to group back together. And we're going to look to eventually fight them over here. I don't like this fighting position, but this is actually interesting here. We're going to catch part of their force here, and that will get stack wiped. It's a very small force, but it did have men-at-arms there. And now we're going to catch another part of this force. They pile in, but we end up winning it. Beautiful. So that looks good. We do need a new marshal. That'll be King Ronald here. This war has been very awkward. We're currently ill, and we're now a little brighter, so that's good. Okay, we're going to hop over this direction. Yeah, that defender controls war target is really rough for us, and that is a bug. They shouldn't be getting any ticking war score right now, but they absolutely are. Okay, we need to get their capital duchy under control. No doubt about that. We know they're up over here. Okay, they're coming this direction this time. This is a different situation. Beautiful. Let's take their capital. They are not actually coming after us here, so this is great. Now they are, but this is over. We've got this under control. So I want to come out over this direction and look to cut off part of their force here. Specifically this part. Beautiful. We had a couple of really good ticks there before they piled in, and that was solid. So that will pretty much end this at this point. So we win this battle, and we will continue to win this siege now. We just became a celebrity. Perfect. The main problem, of course, is that minus 47% from ticking war score, right? There's nothing we can do about it. That's just a bug. And that's because of this flickering line. That indicates that it's happening. I don't know what the actual cause is, but that indicates that this bug is occurring. So we're going to take this back. I'm now going to split off our siege force. I now feel like that's a viable option. We'll do something like this. These guys are just going to siege down over here. And we're going to put in... Do we not have a single siege commander? Okay, that's exciting. That's real exciting. We could pay to recruit one, though, if I recall correctly. Ooh, no, this guy's imprisoned. Okay, we just can't do it. Sure, we'll put this guy in charge then. And I do want to make our way back up over this direction. They're going to try to take their capital back, and we're really close to ending this war at long last. This war has definitely taken longer than it needed to, but the war is over, so we'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. Okay. That was awkward, no doubt about it. That was a very, very awkward war. But we're not done yet. Now we need to come down and attack this guy. This should be a much simpler war for us. No doubt about it. He's only got 10,000 troops, and he doesn't have a king helping him out. So we'll raise our men-at-arms here and some levy troops. Once again, we can see that ticking war score is going to be against us. Very rude. And we're going to head on in over... Actually, let's just head this direction. Cool. However, ticking war score being against us shouldn't be a major issue, all things considered. We're no longer ill. That's great. And we're just going to siege our way over this way. So we're going to head into Orania here. The idea here is we're going to siege here, then their capital. So we're 36%. As I said, this war is going to be significantly easier. So that's great. 51%. And the only reason that other one was awkward was because we lost a couple of battles in the same location. Now, to be clear, I don't think that I should have attempted that siege that second time. I think the first time was worth trying. The second time, we should have... I should have realized that they were going to be in position for that, but we were sieging it sufficiently quickly that I thought maybe we could sneak it. And then that's what put us in that situation. I just got a little greedy there, to be honest, but it's fine. No big deal. We've got this back under control. Now we can see that Mali and Kabu have eaten up some of the territory over here that we were going to take. That's fine. We're going to take those back eventually. So all of these de jure lands, it's not actually highlighting any of them. I'm not sure what all his de jure are. We would need to look at potentially this empire title. We'd need a lot more for that. Okay, we'd probably just look to annex Mali in total here. For now, I'm going to do a Holy War for County here, I think. Or maybe just a Struggle Clash. No, I think Holy War for County is the way to go here. So one here and one here. So something like this. We do end up losing a little bit of territory over here, although I think that we did have our vassals take some of this back. So I'm not sure how much territory we really lost, but we did lose some. So let's raise up just men-at-arms here. We shouldn't need anything else for this. This is going to be pretty free once our troops actually arrive. And this will be fine. We should probably make sure that we are building additional upgrades for our men-at-arms, of course. So we'll continue to work on these upgrades. Here in Toledo, we could certainly build conscription centers. That would be fine. In Madrid, we can build blast furnaces. That's okay too. Fantastic. So we just have like a bunch of things that we need to continue to build, right? We can continue to boost up the power of our men-at-arms, and that's the goal here. So in we go. We just got a stewardship perk, and we'll grab War Profiteer for right now. Wonderful. Mesopotamia, huh? Okay. I don't know if we'll participate in that or not. We'll see what the timing's like. But there's this war done, so we're going to enforce those demands. Fantastic. And we'll head on over this direction. Now, of course, we need to grant out Tabon. We don't want to hold that ourselves. There we go. No problem. Now the question is, do we actually want to go after Mesopotamia at all? I don't know. That's quite a ways away. Quite a ways away indeed. Well, for now, let's just get this territory under our control, and then we'll enforce our demands and disband our troops. We'll hand Jowl out. There we go. And then the question is, how do we want to go about taking over the Empire of Mali here? Well, Takrur would be a good location to attack, for sure. Could we get a claimant in here? Can we press female claims? I'm not sure if we can. We should figure that out. Regardless, none of these would currently come to court. Maybe if we bribed them. 65, so no. 160, definitely not. These two are too far away. 105, not going to be enough. 75 and 75, no. 60, no, it's not going to be happening. Okay, let's take a quick look at Kabu here. What do we got going on here? 65 reasons, too far away, too far away. 160, 155, too far away. 210, 215, 210, and 210. Okay. Yeah, not going to happen. So that's fine for now. We could just go after Mali. Let's see what we've got here. 30 claimants is a lot of claimants. So maybe we've got somebody here. 160, 155, 65, 160, 50. That's starting to get kind of close. 45. Okay. Anybody else in here? 45 reasons. 45 reasons. 40 reasons. 40. These seem to be getting better. 225. Okay. 205. 210. And these are children. Okay. So we would look for somebody like this. So that would be 44 opinion for both of these. Noted. I think I sent that gift to the wrong person. Okay. So 15 reasons. Lodging standards are plus 30 right now. So we should hop into, and I suppose we should probably equip some of this stuff. Sure, we'll reforge this artifact. Let's sort by rarity here. Let's put the Galician tapestry up. Apparently we haven't done any of this. That's probably something we should do. Black boar hide goes up. For this small ornament over here, we could do the mighty boar hide, although we're lacking gold for repairing that. That's reasonably fine, though. Wild heart hide. Excellent. We've got the wild bear hide that we can put over here. We've got the renowned boar hide. That's a lot of hides that we put on the wall, no doubt about that. A Robertine statue, sure. Gallo treaties, excellent. Another Robertine statue. And for our book, we could do this about warfare. Sounds great. For our throne, we do have a Lamtuna throne, although that could use some repairs. We're lacking gold for that, of course. The skull cap of Charlemagne. Excellent. Jewelry casket. We're just going by rarity for now. And we'll put in this spear. Okay. So our court grandeur, we're currently at this level. We should definitely put our lodging up to top. We could drop our fashion down to compensate. Although we could just have everything up on top. Do it. That's fine. We're not having a lack of cash. This will be okay. We're on a diplomatic court right now. And we may actually want to switch to an administrative court. Let's do that for the moment. Okay, so that's all looking good there. Now, with that being the case, if we go into any of these claimants, we know it was, what, this guy? Yeah, he'd come to our court now. Phenomenal. So let's do it. He arrives at our court. We are, of course, going to demand his conversion. Sure, show and Duchess Ava. He'll convert on over, and now we're going to press his claim on Mali. So we're going to press this one right here. He'll become our vassal, and that's going to give us a good chunk of this territory. Now, we are currently pledged in this Great Holy War. 10 months. Do we think we can win this in 10 months? His capital's right here. There's a decent chance. Let's raise our men-at-arms and some levy troops. Men-at-arms are going to take a little bit of time to arrive. Any moment now. Come on, men-at-arms. You can do it. There we go. So we're going to group these together. Let's split off our siege force right away, because we need to be quick on this, right? So we're going to send these guys off, ideally with a siege commander, which we do have now. Wonderful. And then we're going to look to go stack wipe this guy's army. Now, he himself has about 10,000 troops. We're going to catch them up over here. Phenomenal. So that's stack wiped. And now we're going to look to make our way up over here and fight these guys. We just captured his capital, putting us at 19% war score. They're almost certainly going to be going here. We want to stack wipe this force. And it looks like we're going to catch them there. So that's perfect. Beautiful. So that is hopefully all going to stack wipe. Yes. We're 95% right now. Yep, 95%. This launches in 5 months. We're good. We've got this. So we get this siege done, and there we go. Let's enforce our demands and disband our troops. We got that done before the Great Holy War. I like it. So that's pretty much all of this territory that we got back. We're not endorsed by our Patriarch right now. We should probably work on that. We'll work on swaying him. Phenomenal. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to see about continuing to conquer down here, because we don't need to spend huge amounts of piety on struggle clashes to do it. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes. Oh, we should go after Brittany. We should go after Brittany. I forgot about that. We'll do that soon. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Andy McGar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.